evening, my friends. Oh my God. It's great to see you guys again. I wasn't gone for that long, man. But it was rough. I'm not gonna lie. Before I even get started, before I even begin, I need to give a real special shout out to my homeboy Aiden Carney, aka Dr. Turtleboy, aka Mr. Media. Um, like when you have friends and then they show you that they're your friend, like they don't like they just show you. They just show you. Um, that's something that I do not ever forget or take lightly. So um thanks for being there for me, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Um, and a big shout out to my man Ray from Dallas. Make sure to sub up to him. He's fun. uh like I can't even think about this dude's live streams without laughing. Like this dude is like savage as fuck. Um and it's great. It's great. Like, and I'm in a big congrats to him because he hit over 1,000 subs. He should be getting those watch hours and be ready for monetization very soon. And I'm really happy about that for him. And I got to give a big shout out to Nurse Kim and Jimmy, Auntie Deb. Yeah, like I'm not going to get too deep into it, but like this shit that's been going on has like I hate fucking hate talking about this shit, but and it's not really an excuse, you know. But like I have this I struggle real bad with anxiety, depression. I've always been very candid about that here. And you never really see it, you know, but Aiden saw it, Nurse Kim saw it, um, Cherry's seen it. Um, and it's something you get like really because it's like because the thing about it is like when it gets you because I normally have a pretty good handle on it and I just manage it, you know. That's what the glare acronym's all about. It's just my method of managing it. And like there's no way around it. There's no way to describe when that shit hits you like that other than you sound like a fucking sniveling bitch. And I must have sounded like such a sniveling bitch to Aiden, to Nurse Kim, and they were just really helpful, you know, very helpful, you know. Like those people who think that Aiden is just this terrible person, um, you're wrong. You're just wrong. I mean, it just boils down to that. Like, dude did not have to take the time that he did for me. And he did. And that's just something um I don't take lightly. So and so yeah, I'm sorry to you guys if I made anybody worried or anything. You know, I yeah, I had hidden my channel, but I had done that for logistical and practical reasons, which I won't really get into. But so yeah, so I didn't mean to like get anybody, but I needed to like I needed to just step back, you know, like I needed to breathe. I mean, this shit is so like, and honestly, like I can handle shit. If I fuck up, I can handle shit way better than if I didn't fuck up and I'm getting a world of shit for it. Um, and you know, I don't want to talk shit about other channels anymore. I don't want to, you know, like I see who's who, and I'm leaving it at that. You know, like it's just that simple. I see who's who, and I'm leaving it at that. We have shit to do, and I've been doing this shit for 2 years, and I have stayed on the course for 2 fucking years. Um, so it's just, oh, what's up, Chasey? I haven't seen you in a minute. And I've stayed the course for 2 fucking years, dude. Like, and it's just like when not only is it unappreciated, I can handle the lack of appreciation for it from the absolute subject of what we've been talking about. I can handle that. That's whatever. I don't expect shit. But what I also don't expect is getting fucking accused of some shit that I didn't fucking do. Um, and when you're accused by somebody who you have been taking shit for 2 years for defending, you know, like that is it's bothersome to say the least. That's about the best I could put it. For just to say the least, it's bothersome. And hold on, I need to clean my camera, dude, because there's like, hold on a second here. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. There we go. I think we're better. Yeah, there we go. Um, and yeah, like you guys showing all the support that you have is like amazing. You know, like you guys are fucking fantastic. Like I seriously. So I apologize if I worried anybody. I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't my intention at all. Um, and sometimes I actually do underestimate the support that I do get, you know, that I do have, and for that I apologize if I came off in any way that I underestimated the support. I doubted Nurse Kim for a minute yesterday, and I feel really bad about that. And you know, um, so I'm just glad that I'm glad that this community is still intact for the most part, and I won't squander it. So I'm glad that you're all here, and I appreciate you guys being here. Um, so yeah, man. So like today there was a hearing. I didn't see all of it. I saw that there's still there that now they want to go through Karen's phones. They've had her tech for how long? 2 years now they've had her tech, and now and they've never gone through it, but now that she asked for it back, as I understand it, they want to go through it. Okay. Okay. Um Now let me find it because I want to go over it. Um does anybody know like who, because I don't want to stream like from Melanie Little because she pauses and stuff. Um and I want to do my own pausing. Although the coverage that I saw Melanie Little do today was fantastic. It was great. She was very, very passionate. She was very, very upset for one part that I actually caught and saw. Um, did Trial Channel do it? Trial Channel, did you stream that today? Or yeah, looks like it. Here we go. Okay, cool. So this is the Zoom. And Aiden is present via Zoom. Now, before I go forward here, I want to show some love to the people were showing me love here, real quick.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Now I'm gonna go over a lot of these real quick. Grant's rope belt. Stay strong, Will. Pray for Boston Mikey and justice for John O'Keefe. Yes, prayers for Boston Mike. Thank you so much. And Chris, glad to have you back. Thanks. Jackie Murphy, Jaquai Murphy. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Ginger Freckles, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And Sarah, be creative. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Agreed. Chaotic Mind, thank you for being a member. Appreciate it. Chasing, it's good to see you again. Whatever this is, this too shall pass. I agree. It will. It always does. Lindsay Lee, Child Channel has it. Thank you. I got that pulled up. And Chasing is a member now. Awesome. Yeah, there seems to be some misunderstandings of how I learned about the Karen Reed case and why I decided to discuss it. This person right here, Chasing, is one half of the people who made me aware of this case. I was on a panel with her, Deets on the Streets, said goodbye to a community for good reason, and then just started talking about this case, and then you guys embraced me, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Becky Ghetto, Joe, thank you. They actually tried to say they reported your channel. I'm sure they did. My channel gets reported all the time. I get like notifications from like YouTube Studio and blah blah blah. I get notifications all the time about this can't be monetized, there's a copyright issue, blah blah blah. And that's just fucking gay. It's whatever. I don't give a shit. Because you guys show me so much love and support that, I mean, people can report my channel all the time. I don't do dirty, fucked up shit here. So I'm not going to get my channel taken down no matter how much you report it. So just keep fucking reporting it. I don't give a fuck. Oh shit, Carla gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. And Amy McCabe, thank you so much. We all love you, Will. Glad you're doing okay. Member for 5 months. Thank you. Honey and Salt, thank you so much. Glad you didn't end up on a milk carton. Is the necklace you're wearing the same one you wore at the Wilbur? I only have one necklace. Yeah. Not usually a jewelry guy. What's funny is I only bought this necklace. There's a little jewelry store, like a mom and pop little owned jewelry store by my house. And it's like, this is really like a one horse town kind of place that I live in. And it was really, they were, they don't get a lot of business. So everything was like 50% off. And I wanted to just help them, like, as much as I could. And I thought about getting a little silver chain, and so I got one, and, just to help contribute to their going out of business sale there. So that's really the only reason I have it. I'm not really much of a jewelry guy at all. Like, I don't wear rings, and I just, yeah. As a matter of fact, this chain actually bothers me sometimes. But yeah. And Angel gifted 5 memberships. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, and I don't wear watches either. I don't like watches. I even had a pocket watch at one point. It was a cool one too. Because I don't like having things on my wrist. I don't wear bracelets and shit like that. I just don't like that stuff. I don't like to be too flashy. I mean, I'm really low maintenance in that way. That's why I wear black all the fucking time. Like, it's just easier. It's just easier. I wear black on black all the fucking time just because it's easier. Black shirt, jeans. It's just how I've dressed forever, and I will always dress that way, I think. Oh my God, Widow Bailey gifted 10 memberships. Yeah, it's just practical. That's why I just wear black all the time, because it's fucking practical. Not because I'm a brooding dark goth. I just fucking it's just easier. I don't like to color coordinate. So yeah. But I have the occasional bright colored shirt that I wear once in a while. Let me see here. Pull this up. Get this started already. All right. So thank you. Big shout out to Trial Channel. Listen, stop what you're doing right now. Go give Trial Channel a like and subscribe. Please do that right now. I will hold while you guys do that. Okay? I will hold while you guys do that. See how easy that was? See how easy that was? I appreciate you guys. Thank you. So, Carla Conger, our ganger. We are glad you're back. Much respect and love. I was never gone. I just, just needed a second. That's all. I've taken longer time between streams, like much longer. But I guess people kind of freaked out because my channel was hidden for a good part of the day yesterday or the day before. But yeah, we're gonna listen to this. I'm already not happy because this is Judge Krupp. I'm already not happy. This is the dude who actually approved this shit happening to Aiden. And I'm not a big fan of Judge Krupp.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm Robert Cosgrove for the Commonwealth.
Okay, Mr. Cosgrove.
Hello, Your Honor. Timothy Bradle from.
As soon as I heard that, like, he sounded, because of the phone and it being Zoom, dude sounded just like I mean, I just realized like how good the impression is of MC Kasi G. It's so good. Shout out to MC Kasi G too, man. Big shout out to that dude. I saw something in chat that I thought I wanted to address. Oh, Jason Grant's and I thought didn't I see you in the courtroom, Jason? Good to see you, buddy.
Mr. Carney, good to be with you.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Steve Buzang on behalf of Ms. Reed.
All right, let's deal with Mr. Buzang's matter. I'm not sure that it's necessarily, well, I guess it's denominated 24SW0004, but it really is a request for setting a set of conditions for searching through Ms. Reed's phone under a protocol that would assure against the sharing of privileged information. It seemed to me that the Commonwealth's request and Ms. Reed's response spoke completely past each other and didn't address the merits of each other's papers, which is why I felt like I needed a hearing. As far as I can tell, the phone has already been downloaded, searched in terms of what the court authorized previously, and it just hasn't been looked at yet, and it has to be looked at subject to a particular protocol. Do I have that right, Mr. Cosgrove?
I don't know if it has actually been downloaded, Your Honor.
This is all kinds of fucked up. This is all kinds of fucked up. Like, they're trying to catch. So what it seems like is they're trying to implicate Karen Reed in the witness intimidation stuff that they've implicated Aiden on, Turtleboy. So this is super fucking weird. Like, I mean, what's it going to take? Like, leave this fucking woman alone, bro. Like how much, what's it going to take? Like, Aiden shouldn't even be in this predicament. And so they doubled down instead of dropping the charges. A stateless fucking case, by the way. And they're going to double down instead of just dropping the charges and moving on and fucking stuff and bleeding taxpayer money in this bullshit. Then what do? They want to fucking implicate Karen Reed in this shit too. Make that shit make sense.
If it hasn't been downloaded, that's a set of facts very different from what I understood to be the case. Because I think I authorized the download, and I thought that there was a representation in the paper.
And speaking of friends, bro, Microdots, man, big shout out to my boy. He was there too. Good. Like, there's some really, really good people in this movement, man. Dina was amazing, really good friend. Tom, talked to Tom a little bit. It's just, yeah, like these last couple days, not only were they necessary to step back and breathe, but also I learned who's who, like really learned it. I already knew it, but I learned it, you know, and it was great. So thank you all for that, man. I'm grateful for all the friends I've made in this whole fiasco for the last 2 years. Oh shit, my bad.
Which is why I felt like I needed a hearing. As far as I can tell, the search yet to be the presentation in the papers that it had been within the days of the authorization. Let me just see if I can find it in the papers.
You may have, well, okay. I think the representation is that the phones were seized pursuant to authorization. I don't think, and I don't purport to be much of an expert on the technical side, that the download can take place absent access to the phone through a password, which would have to take place relevant to.
It's so funny. Aiden's just fucking sitting there like, okay, what the fuck am I doing here? And I love how he's set up like he's doing a stream. Like he's got his mic there and shit. Like, yeah, all right, man. What the fuck am I doing here? Anybody want to let me know?
If the cell phones have not been downloaded pursuant to a prior order, that raises all the various things that Mr. Buzang presented in his opposition, which is the Commonwealth having
Now, I'm guessing this Buzang fellow is Karen Reed's new attorney. What capacity is this attorney? He's a criminal attorney or a civil attorney? I mean, this is a criminal proceeding, right? F Joe, thank you so much. Late tuning in, glad you're back. Keep your chin up. Thank you so much. Yeah, with you guys, it's very easy to do that. Thank you guys so much. Very easy to do that. Yeah, so are they, yeah, a criminal attorney? Okay, yeah, because Yannetti and Alessi are no longer involved with her case, as far as I know.
been in possession of the phone for an extended period of time has a finite amount of time in which it can seek authorization to search or to do the search. Let me just see for a second.
And Cherry, just for today only, if you see people in chat that seem like they don't want to fucking be here, please make it easy for them. Thank you.
Yeah. So in your motion, the Commonwealth's motion, it says on January 22, 2024, the Commonwealth sought a warrant for mobile devices capable of communicating in cell phones used by Karen Reed. After review, Krupp authorized the warrant.
All right, and also, yeah, I know I've given some new wrenches lately. Please don't hide anybody. New wrenches, don't do that. Time people out if they're doxing. Just time them out for the day if they're doxing or if they're attacking good people. Other than that, like we need to rejuvenate the positivity on this channel, dude. And I don't have the patience for the negative cunts right now. Kim Robinson gifted 10 memberships, man. Yeah, so new mods, just let Cherry, like I give creators, like I gave Ray from Dallas a wrench because Ray from Dallas, he's a creator, and last stream I had to Cherry rather had to slow the chat down. So when there's those rare occasions where that has to be done, I don't like when creators who I find their insight to be valuable to be stifled. So that's why I give wrenches to creators that I like and respect. And then some people just get wrenches honorarily. But as far as the actual moderation of the channel, just leave that up to the few that know to do that. Appreciate it.
Next paragraph. The search was executed on January 24, 2025 at 14:45 hours by Lieutenant John Fanning, who filed a return of service indicating seizure of 2 Apple iPhones, 1 purple with green case and
Thank
1
you,
white
F. Joe.
with clear case. Is that seizure only of the phones, or is it the download of the information contained in the phones? Let me just see. I thought that there was something in here that said that there was a download, but maybe I mistook that.
If there's something in there that I picked up from an affidavit or
And shout out to Lauren M too. She's a solid friend as well.
a previous filing, I don't know, but my understanding is that the phones were seized.
Richie, my man, you gotta stop giving me money, bro. But I appreciate it, Microdots, man. Much love, dude. You are a solid one, sir. Thank you so much, man.
Phones were seized
Full stop.
and they haven't been searched.
No.
They haven't been.
And they can't be searched absent access to the phones, which require either the Commonwealth proceeding with breaking the.
Now, John Fanning is a very prominent name in the Sandra Birchmore investigation. I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more about him when it comes to that case, which explains a lot of the dirty shit that happened in Karen Reed's first trial, meaning that John Fanning was absolutely and totally he was absolutely, it's a fact that he was assigned as someone being in charge of the jury. That can't be ethical. That is an absolute contradiction. That is an absolute conflict of interest, rather. Robin G gifted 5 memberships. Unbelievable. So John Fanning is, if we're thinking that these cops are dirty, John Fanning's definitely one of the dirty ones. So John Fanning, being the one to take this tech, and then being in charge of the jury in the last trial, that's pretty weird, man. You know, there's no way that that's ethical. There's just no fucking way. So, and Alan Jackson arguing this to Beverly Cannoni, Judge Beverly Cannoni, was very eye-opening because she was incredibly emotionally offended by this. She was very defensive, and Alan Jackson was confused by it. He was like, I'm just trying to, Your Honor, there's just no way that this is fucking okay, you know? And she was incredibly defensive about this. This is something I'm never going to let go. This is a fact that I'm always going to bring up when the name John Fanning comes up, because it can't be overstated that that is so wrong that he had anything to do with that jury. And then, I mean, not having anything to do with the jury in the next trial sure fucking said a lot, didn't it? Because this next jury made sense. This next jury seemed to have brains. The other jury, I mean, Ronnie was just weird, man. Like, no backbone whatsoever. Jody 617. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's just no way, you know, like, I'm never going to let that go. I am never going to let that go. Sleuthy Goosey, right? Ronnie was fucking scary. Hearing him talk, I was like, how in the fuck did this guy end up on a jury? That's what was scary about it. Cosgrove's getaway driver. I don't even get that, but you win handle of the day, sir. You do. I don't get that handle, but it's great. David Queenan, thank you so much. El Jefe, love your shows, love your tenacity, love your honesty. We'll be here for you as long as you want us to be. Cheers. Spacey Stacy gifted 10 memberships. All right, listen, I'm gonna stop doing the applause because I feel like it just takes too much time. You guys are being incredibly generous, so don't think that if I don't do the applause every time that I'm not grateful. So I'm just trying to manage time here. Thank you, Spacey Stacy, so much. I appreciate you.
attempting to break the log-on information or the receipt of the passcodes.
Okay. Well, so you've been in possession of the phones since January of 2024. And
January of 2024. And now that Karen is like, dude, I'm acquitted. Give me my shit back. They want to go through it in order to try to implicate her in the bullshit, frivolous charges that Aiden is now burdened with. Oh my God. Christine's gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
are only now requesting leave to download the information and search the phones.
No, I think we already have leave to download the information pursuant to the warrant. What we have is a practical impossibility of downloading the information. What we're seeking is leave to do the.
Yeah, y'all really need to touch me real soft on that like button, man.
The search pursuant to a search protocol. As I understand it, Your Honor, there are two aspects to this. One is the physical seizure of the phone, for which the SJC has.
Dude, this guy is fucking excruciating, dude. Krista, don't forget your PayPal. Well, oh, okay, thank you. Yes, I'm horrible about that, and I'm gonna really try to make an effort to like go through the PayPal and Venmos, and read them out loud. I feel really bad about that, because I just forget. And I'm gonna start doing that. I need to really start doing that. I'm terrible about it, and I apologize, guys. So before the show's over, I'll go through them. As long as Cherry reminds me. If I don't do it, it's her fault. I'm just kidding.
Imposed prompt requirements to get a warrant after the phones are seized, or in this case, there was a search warrant issued prior to the seizure of the phones. And the second aspect is the second search warrant to search the information. I don't think there's any basis for parceling out downloading as kind of a middle step here with a separate requirement.
Oh, thanks, the good Nunya. I haven't seen you in a minute, man.
Well, what do you say
Good see you.
to Ms. Reed's argument, Mr. Buzang, that there's a certain amount of time you have to download if you have the phones, and now more than a year has passed, and it's only now being requested.
Let's say that it's a little more than, it's almost 2 years. Let's call it what it is. It's not over a year. It's well over a year. It's almost 2 fucking years. Krupp.
There's no question that more than a year has passed and it's only now being requested. And if Ms. Reed is right, I think that would be dispositive. But I don't think there's any basis in the case law for concluding that Ms. Reed is right. The case law suggests that a warrantless search of cell phones, if that takes place, the Commonwealth must promptly seek a warrant, and the burden of justifying any delay is on the Commonwealth, whether or not the defendant presses for the return of the phone. That rule is designed to protect the defendant's possessory interest in the phone. And that, as I understand it, is based, among other things,
Dina.
the United States, 468 U.S. 796.
Thank you so much,
Now,
Dina.
this case is not a
Now, yeah, man, I think there's Jason Grant was in there. Dina was in there.
warrantless seizure. It's a seizure pursuant to a lawfully issued search warrant. There are instances of items that have been seized in evidence that may have been subjected to test years after the fact, sometimes as a result of new evidence or developments in a case. But where a warrant is obtained, the usual and accepted procedure which so far, I've seen no evidence that the SJC has changed.
Yo, and yo, another shout out to to Ray from Dallas. I'm not gonna lie, man. My man cammed up at the end of Turtleboy stream last night. Kind of scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just glad that dude likes me. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad that dude likes me. Listen, I grew up in Miami. You see a dude wrapped up like that in Miami, you fucking don't make eye contact. Or you make sure to make eye contact and hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not trying to lie. Dude kind of scared the shit out of me, dude. Like, there's a couple of chapters in Miami of those colors. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know, dude. All I know is he's a good dude. That's all I know. All I know is this guy's fucking serious integrity, and I love that about him. And he appreciates the channel, and I'm glad he likes me, because goddamn, dude.
Is that the Commonwealth retains the seized items until the conclusion of the case, which time the defendant may move for their return or the Commonwealth may move for other disposition. That's generally General Laws, Chapter 276, Sections 3 through 8. Now, I've looked at the cases that Mr. Buzang has cited.
And Diaz relates to a warrantless seizure of the cell phones and a delay in seeking a warrant to search.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
here we have a warrant that authorized the initial search of the cell phones. Let me ask Mr. Buzang why that isn't dispositive. Is there a case that talks about a circumstance where there is a warrant that is issued to authorize the seizure of the cell phones, which is then where the ultimate search, the contents of the cell phones is delayed and therefore somehow prejudicial to the defendant and is suppressed?
Yeah, shout out to Rat House Media too, man. Fucking Danny. Gonna get Danny up here one of these days. I think it's high time we did a stream.
I think, Judge, in this case here, the phones were seized January of 22nd, 2024.
Right, pursuant to my warrant.
To your warrant, exactly, Judge. And nothing's been done. The only reason something...
I understand, but do you have a case that says that when that's the circumstance and a year plus passes, they can't come back to the court to seek authorization to go into the phones when the court has originally authorized the seizure of the phones in the first place?
Well, I think Diaz...
Dude, what is going on with
Well,
this
Diaz
guy?
didn't involve a warrant, apparently, for the seizure of the phone. It was a warrantless seizure of the phone. No judge had viewed the contents of that phone as potentially, or had ruled that the contents of that phone were potentially evidence.
Did Karen Reed hire Carl Malden's son to represent her, dude?
In a case, right, that there was probable cause or a basis to issue the warrant. So the question is whether you have a case that results that arises in the context of a warrant authorizing the initial seizure of the phones, and then there's a delay in looking at the content of the phones or any other piece of evidence. You know, warrant authorizes the seizure of hiking boots, and there's a 1.5 year delay on doing DNA testing to see if the boots trudge through mud or blood or whatever the relevant substance is.
Sure, Judge. Well, I feel that the reasonableness in delay...
And again, just for today, Cherry, if you see somebody who doesn't seem like they want to be here, oblige them.
faith in obtaining a search warrant under the Fourth Amendment and Article 14th of the Search and Seizure Law requires law enforcement to act diligently to obtain a search warrant without unreasonable delay.
And here they did by seeking a search warrant for the seizure of the phones. The question is whether there's an independent, any case says that there's an independent obligation to seek further warrants authorizing looking at other aspects of the phone
Maybe I'm missing
besides
something.
seizing the physical.
Maybe I'm missing something. But I feel like how fucking hard is it to, if you're representing Karen Reed in this instance, to simply be like, she was acquitted and they've had her tech for almost 2 years. I think it's fair to ask for it back. And it's a little weird, Your Honor, that now that she's requested her tech back is when they file a motion wanting to go through it. You don't find that a little weird, Your Honor? I mean, something to that effect. You know, like Glare Institute of Law and stuff is a little shaky on this, but that's our position. That's our position. I mean, how hard is it to just simply fucking put up a little bit of an argument? Isn't that what that gentleman is there to do?
Physical phone itself in a timely way.
Well, I think timing is relevant, Judge. They could have done it. They could have done it with the special counsel Mello. He chose not to. He went into the grand jury, which they returned a no bill. And Your Honor, this court knows better than
Right.
anybody
Yeah.
the level that requires
exactly, microdots. Come on now. Come on
an
now.
indictment to get issued. Here, they returned a no bill, Judge. I mean, there was less than any evidence that Ms. Reed conspired with Mr. Kearney to intimidate or participate in any intimidation of any witness in this case. But I think it is relevant in terms of now they want to come back and look at her 2 phones, and they have all that evidence from Mr. Kearney. They have, I think,
All right, no,
5 or 6.
I understand those arguments, but I'm still trying to find a case, if you have one, that comes up in the context of a warrant authorizing the initial seizure of the device, and then there's a delay in searching that device or searching that physical piece of evidence.
Just give me one moment, Judge.
Sure.
Like, what's happening here? Is Bradle just walking him through it?
I don't have a off the top of my head,
Like-
Judge, but I think just going back to the reasonableness under the Fourth Amendment, I think again, this I don't think would have came up if we just let it stay and didn't ask for the 2 phones. It was only after I asked for the 2 phones that now this is somehow an ongoing investigation. When they've had the investigation was done.
Yeah, of course Aiden's bored, Sleuthy, because he's fucking, dude, he's sitting there, wondering what the fuck is anybody even doing here? What are we doing here? I can only imagine. And I haven't spoken with him at all today. But I can only imagine that he's sitting there going, what the fuck am I even doing here? And then on top of that, like, listening to this guy just dance around, like, this isn't a complicated thing. They've had her phones. They won't give them back. And they want to go through them before they give them back after almost 2 fucking years. And after she's been in 2 fucking trials. She beat 2 trials. And on top of all that, the very people, I mean, what do they want to do? They want to search for nudes on it now? I mean, what are we doing here? This is ridiculous. And I don't know if I couldn't, I don't think I'm not claiming that I could put up a better argument than this gentleman here, but I feel like he could put up a better argument. It's just what I feel like. Again, I could be wrong. So, like, I mean, the very same people who railroaded this woman and was practically proven in a court of law, not to mention these same cops are having these same issues in other cases that I mean, look at the Brian Walsh shit. So all of this is just floating around without anybody bringing it up. Why isn't anyone bringing it up? Why isn't anyone bringing up that this very same police department, the Massachusetts State Police, working under the Norfolk County DA, Michael Morrissey, how it's even remotely ethical that they would go through her phone, knowing that Michael Proctor did the things that he did with her phone. Know thy enemy. Thank you so much. The next time JFK makes fun of you, your Mexican Jordans, ask him to take off his hat to show his baldness, and ask him also if to grab something from the very top shelf of the supermarket. Appreciate that. No, I'll leave that to my man Ray from Dallas. I'll leave that to him. He's an excellent roaster. And so yeah, we got Turtle Boys to free over here. Jen, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Like, what I love about Ray from Dallas, dude, is like intimidating as fuck and savage as fuck, but at the same time, like super positive. Like, that's fascinating. I love that shit. Like, he makes sure like to spread love while he fucking destroys shitbags. Very funny to me. It's very, very funny to me. Cosgrove's getaway driver. Handle of the day. Thanks. I'm waiting outside the courthouse to drive Costy away from these cases. Okay. Got it. Thank you so much.
And there is nothing to it. If they had, and I think with this evidence, Judge, that they have, they can go back to 10 grand juries. They're going to get 10 no bills. But I think in terms of reasonableness and timeliness, Judge, I think, it's almost 2 years.
Okay, I'll take it under advisement.
There you go. There you go.
And the matter, it does have a next date of December 5th.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Margaret. I didn't get to the issue of if the warrant issues for the search of the phone. Do you have any contest with the protocol that was set out by the Commonwealth?
I do, Judge. I don't think the Commonwealth, in the preventive medicine case, the defense has some say in
Man.
who would be a part of the tank team. So I don't
See, I see Jason Grant. That's Dina right there.
take the representation from the government that they should just set it
Few
up.
other boots.
I don't have any opposition from you or any substantive response to you for the with regard to the protocol that's proposed by the Commonwealth. That was part of the frustration that I had with the papers as they came to me.
Crossing over. I understand, Your Honor.
Yeah, so there's a elaborate protocol laid out here in the Commonwealth's papers, and I need specific details as to what you're proposing if I'm going to authorize the Commonwealth to search through the two phones. I take it you can make a backup of the phones and do the search off the backup, and you can promptly return the phones to.
Now, here's a controversial thought. Oh, man. I just never can get away from these. But here's a controversial thought. Hopefully, I don't lose my train of thought here. Donkey's Noggin, thank you so much. Ray is a very respectable and proper gangster. Thank you so much. That's quite an assumption. But, yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Listen, here's a very, very controversial thought. And I'm going to ask you all a question. What if Karen Reed turns out to end up cooperating with Cosgrove? Because the thing is, here's the thing, the elephant in the room here is this. If they can apply that law to railroad Aiden the way that they have been, if they can apply that law, who's to say they can't apply it to Karen Reed? Who's to say that they can't just be like, fuck you, we're going to take this, twist it, and we're going to implicate you too. We're going to charge you with the same shit we're charging Aiden Carney. Now, I believe that too. I believe that too, Microdots. I believe that too. But what happens? What happens? What will you think if that happens? Will you, if she decides, okay, well, I'm going to cooperate and then I'm going to testify against Aiden in his case? What will you do? What will you think? No, I don't think she will either. I'm just asking a hypothetical question. Like I said, it's a controversial thought. That's all it is. It's just a thought. Not saying that she would, not even implying that she would. I'm asking a simple hypothetical. Because think about it. We're talking about Karen Reed, who's been dragged through the mud, raked over the coals for the last 3.5 years. More than that. Raked over the coals for the past 3.5 years. Is it wrong to understand if she does because she's just tired? She just wants to move on with her life? Or would it be one of those things where, thank you, Grant's rope belt, it would hurt her civil case? I see that. I get that. Yeah, so she's pretty much in a rock and a hard place. If that were the case, because I just don't see, right. I just don't see how having that civil case looming over her and then her doing something like that would be helpful to her. So I don't think it would happen. But I understand because, I mean, I don't know how I'd feel about it unless it happened. You know, honestly, I really don't know. But given the history, I mean, there's a lot to take into consideration here when having this thought. Given the history, given her and Aiden's turmoil that they're going through right now, you know, these are things to take into consideration. Yeah, she's not on parole because she never did time. She's on probation only for a DWI charge. That's it. Right. What if she's subpoenaed? What if she's subpoenaed? See, these are things like I'm coloring a little bit outside the lines here, and I understand that. I'm not trying to like say one thing or the other. I'm not saying that that's my opinion that would happen. I don't think it would, if I'm being completely honest. I'm just saying it would be kind of naive to not consider that as a possibility. Thank you, Liz88. Appreciate you. Yeah, would she, if, right, I'm seeing a lot of this taking place in the chat, if she hypothetically would be subpoenaed.
I have a secret document that I think you need to say.
I mean,
Ms. Reed.
I assume that's the case, Your Honor. I will check.
Okay.
But before we get to that, Judge, could I just have a couple of weeks to provide some opposition to that? It'll be
Opposition to what?
to the taint team part of the government's motion.
No. You can talk to Mr. Cosgrove, the two of you.
Dude, Krupp is such a dick, dude. Like, why is he such a dick? I knew a guy. What he reminds me of is a guy that I knew. Great guy, by the way. Awesome person. But the kind of dude that you don't fuck with. Like, and if he's loyal to you, he's going to defend you. You know what I'm saying? Guy I worked with for years and years. And the way that he would be intimidating in a situation that merited it, somebody would say something about a friend of his, and then he'd be like, "What do you mean, dude? What are you saying? What do you mean? Be clear. What do you mean?" That kind of shit. Where and that's what's happening to Karen Reed's attorney right now. That's what Judge Krupp is absolutely doing to Karen Reed's attorney right now. He is like because Krupp is like, "What do you mean? What? Very intimidating. And it seems deliberate.
Folks can talk and come together, come to an agreement as to a protocol. And if there are any disputed paragraphs or sentences in that protocol, you'll show them to me in a document indicating that there's a disagreement as to this or that and the reason. Not
Right.
a long brief.
Right.
Okay, not an elaborate briefing. But if I'm going to allow this, there's going to be a tank team protocol put in place. And I assume you're going to agree to 95% of what the Commonwealth is proposing, and you may quibble around the edges. I've issued these before. Okay,
The fact that they're even the fact that Judge Krupp is entertaining this shit speaks volumes as well. The bottom line here is that this should be all right. This should be thrown the fuck out. Aiden's case shouldn't even be a fucking thing already to begin with, but even at this point, considering the motions that have been filed, I mean, Aiden's case shouldn't even be a fucking thing. The fact that Krupp is even considering adding to this shit tells me a lot. This is Twilight Zone shit. Like, there's no way this is on the up and up. There's some serious, I smell some serious good old boy bullshit happening here.
it's not all that complicated. So I'll give you 10 days to do that. If that gives you folks enough time to confer with the idea that you'll reach agreement on most of it.
Very good, Judge.
Any problem with that? Is that enough time?
No, that's fine, or I'm
Okay.
always happy to talk to Mr. Boozing.
All right. I think there'll be very few things for me to resolve. So I'll give you 10 days. That'll be, what are we? We're already October 8. How about if you get it to me by the 21st, October 21st?
Right.
Good enough, Judge. Thank you.
And
that's what's so fucking crazy, Microdots. That's exactly what's so fucking crazy about this. There's nothing right about this. And Krupp is spinning some sort of narrative of justification for the entertaining this bullshit, and it's really bizarre.
I'll take it in Word form so that I can make whatever edits I feel like I need to make to your version, taking one side's or the other's version. I'm likely to be more like a baseball referee, is take the the version that I think.
You un-American fuck. You're in the city of Boston and you don't even know that that's called a fucking umpire? Dude, like, you tell me you're un-American without telling me you're fucking un-American, Krupp. The fuck is that? A baseball referee. Get the fuck out. There's no referees in baseball, you dumb shit. Even I know that.
Without, fiddling too much with the language. So both sides really need to be reasonable.
Understood.
Okay, 1021.
Okay. So, we'll await your responses. You have until October 21st. The matter is next on
Thank
December
you,
5th,
Madam Chair.
the 2 p.m. for hearing on the motions to dismiss. Thank you. I'll see you then.
Your Honor, may I be heard on the disqualification issue?
Mr. Bradel, in what docket did you file a motion for disqualification?
Judge, I believe that was filed in all three dockets. This one is styled as an in-ray search warrant docket. It's 20, I have it right here. Just
What's
one
up, Nurse
second.
Kim?
When was the motion for disqualification filed?
I believe last week.
October 6th.
10-6? I'm not going to hear you on that until I get a response.
All I hear is Cossie G when I hear Cosgrove now. I love
I
it.
understand, Your Honor. It's just a little bit cart before the horse, I think, because counsel is forging ahead under a conflict. And, I don't think counsel for the Commonwealth should be
Oh shit, I was muted. What's up, Kelly Reed? Good to see you.
permitted to keep forging ahead on this thing until the conflict issue is resolved.
Oh, is it your birthday,
So I would
Kelly
ask
Reed?
that
Happy
you
birthday.
stay any action on the part of the Commonwealth.
I will not.
Until we,
I will not. I'll put you on for a hearing on a motion for disqualification. But I'm not going to do it on the fly or without everybody having adequate opportunity to be heard.
sure, I understand. Your Honor.
When would you like to schedule a hearing on that motion? Is that Margaret, do you have? We could do December 5th, but let me, do you have the motion for disqualification? I have an affidavit.
Sorry, Judge, there's an impounded and a redacted one. Redacted for the public docket, and there should be an unimpounded one, or unredacted one, rather. That's for the court. And I believe they were filed in all three of those dockets. The 24 and the 23 case for Mr. Carney and this in-ray search warrant case. And if not, I'll just make sure Madam Clerk has them in this case, but sure.
Files are so voluminous.
Okay. What's the status of the 2025 case?
The
25 CR 88.
That's had a little bit of a back burner, Judge. I think there's a pretrial where it's in the pretrial phase right now in terms of discovery.
All right, but there's no disqualification motion filed in that one.
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's correct. The 24 case on the part of Mr. Carney, Mr. Cosgrove
I have-
acknowledged and withdrew. The 23 case we contend
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Say that again.
Sure. The 24 case on the part of Mr. Carney, that's 24
This is unreal, bro. This is unreal.
0043.
Yeah.
Mr. Cosgrove has acknowledged and withdrawn from that case, and I believe he's got a couple more weeks to confer with the district attorney. And
Bro, Bradel is fucking exhausted. Bradel is done with this shit, dude. Like, Tim Bradel has become one of my favorite people. Hanging out with him after the Wilbur, super fucking fun. At the Wilbur, after the Wilbur, super fucking fun. And he is so committed to what's happening here. He knows how wrong it is. He feels how wrong it is. He's not bleeding. Like, you notice that some lawyers, man, they'll just dance around shit just to keep bleeding their client money. He's not like that at all. Like, he just fucking, like, he's the guy that goes to court and goes, what are we doing here? Why is this happening? This should just be dropped. Almost, I mean, how many motions to dismiss do they have to file? You know what I'm saying? So, like, Bradel is the real one, dude. Bradel is the real one. I promise you that. Just as much as the mighty one, Mark Betterow. I promise you that. Dude, I'm so fucking blessed that I've actually gotten to, like, interact with these people so that I know if their heart's in the right place or not. And as I'm not testing them as I do it, it's just an observation I'm able to make after the interaction. You know? And Tim Bradel, man, is a real one, dude. I'm trying to tell y'all, dude.
provide some sort of a replacement. The 23 case, we have now moved to disqualify him as for the same exact reasons why that apply in the 24 case, in the sense that Ms. Gattani is suing him and is also a key witness in the 23 case by the government's own admissions.
Exactly,
The
Kelly.
detective on the case swore to
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, that's fine. So you haven't filed a motion to withdraw on the 2025 case?
Correct.
Okay, so we'll take up the 2020. We'll put all the cases on when it's an appropriate time to do a hearing.
Sure.
So when would you like to do the hearing?
Judge, could we do it a little before December 5th in November at some point? And if we can't get a date right this second, can we report?
Oh, you can get a date right this second?
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Sure.
December looks better to me than November, Your Honor. And part of the problem I have is that in moving to disqualify me, particularly since Mr. Bradle has, or Mr. Kearney has moved as well to disqualify the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office. Junior! Is who should respond to the motion to disqualify me? Should I respond? Should or can the Norfolk District Attorney's Office respond, or should it be the Attorney General or someone else? So
The Attorney General's
there are
not gonna
discussions
fucking do
underway.
it, dude. The Attorney General already turned you the fuck down, bro. Nobody wants to touch this shit. Like this is all so fucking moot, man. Like I absolutely have every intention of being at that courthouse December 5th at 2 p.m. I absolutely have every fucking intention of doing that, because I am now like, this is the craziest shit in the world. I need to hear Bettero, the mighty one. I need to hear him argue that motion to dismiss, that mega motion. I need it. I need it. I need it intravenously. This is the craziest shit in the world. And now they're going to argue two motions on December 5th. That's going to be a shit show. Like, this dude, why? Like, okay, so he recused himself from the Gattani bullshit. She threatened to sue the Norfolk County DA himself, Michael Morrissey. His office can't have anything to do with this case. It's just a question of a judge deciding this. Now, where the fuck is Doolin? Because I sure as fuck am not happy to see Krupp. I got to give you that. I mean, I gotta say that. Like, I am not happy to see this dude. I'm very happy to see Doolin, even though Doolin is, there's Doolin will still, like, I'm like, dude, why are you entertaining this? And he rotated to civil. So now Doolin rotates to civil, and coincidentally, Krupp gets rotated back into this case. And yeah, Krupp is on this. Yeah, Krupp's on everything now, Kelly Reed. You're right. At least I think so too. So I was real confident about December 5th. I'm going to have to make sure to meditate before I go to that court hearing, because Krupp's going to piss me off. Like, he just is, dude. I can't stand this dude.
As to who the appropriate person is to respond to that.
100% they're on the same page, Microdots.
And I expect it will take a little bit of time to hash that out.
Okay. We have a hearing date, December 5th?
We do, Your Honor.
All right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It should be here. Yeah. What? No. Yes, it should be in this session, December 5th.
Very good.
Okay. And that's at 2:00?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Carney, your matter is continued to December 5th for a hearing on the motion to dismiss and the motion to disqualify at 2 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
May we have Mr. Cantave?
All right, so that's it right there. That's it. Yeah, this is some bullshit. So, yeah, December 5th, the Mighty One and Mr. Bradle are going to argue to have Cosgrove just removed, have Morrissey's office disqualified from the case altogether. But they're trying to implicate Karen Reed in the process, which is really fucking weird. You want to implicate Karen Reed in this, but you can't argue it because there is an absolute conflict of interest taking place, a blatant one, a loud one, where there is an insane woman writing emails threatening to sue the DA and has already filed a lawsuit against Cosgrove, Tully, and that other dude. Tracy Cooley, thank you so much. The fuckery is insane. It is. It's absolutely insane. How the fuck? I mean, can we stay on task here now? Like, after seeing that shit show, is that not enough to keep your eyes on what fucking matters now? I mean, like, the bottom line is, if you go and you insert yourself in this bullshit drama, you're not in support of Aiden Carney, Turtleboy. You're not even in support of Karen Reed. I mean, you're just not. Because this isn't so much about Aiden or Karen as it simply is about justice, as it simply is about civil rights. That's what it boils down to. Dina Warchell, thank you so much, Dina. We needed everyone there. We need everyone there on December 5th. I agree. I am going to do everything I can to be there for December 5th. So, and there has never been a point. I have been to Boston, I don't even know how many times anymore, to support Karen, to support Aiden. And I have never been more enthusiastic about going to Boston the next time I go to show support to Aiden. I have never been than I am at this point. So I really, this is where everyone should be coming together and showing up to that courthouse if you're local, if you can. You know, like, some people, they can't afford to take the day off of work. And, you know, I mean, it's fine. But if you can, if you find yourself sitting around and farting on your couch, show up. You know, if you can, show up. I'm gonna put my happy ass on a fucking aeroplane and head there myself. Oh shit, Gray Hughes, man. What's up, buddy? Nurse Kim, thank you so much. Free Turtleboy, Ride or Die. See you December 5th. See that right there? Nurse Kim is a real one. Now, I'm going to repeat a little bit of what I said earlier in the stream because there was just a fraction of you that were in here at the time, but I want to repeat what I said now that I have more people listening. I am I have always been the kind of person here that I'm very, very careful about who I make friends with on this platform, who I consider my friends. I've been very, very careful and very selective about that over the years. And on very few occasions, I had poor judgment and those so-called friends burned me. And it was very easy for me to just be like, fuck them. But like the ones that stuck. I'm grateful for my friendship with Annie Elise from 10 to Life. She's on tour. She played she did pretty much what Aiden did with the Wilbur. She does that all over the country right now. And last night she was in Tampa, just killing it. Just killing it. And and I've come to consider Kelly Reed a friend, and I'm very proud of that. But you know, the last couple of days were a rough couple of days. And a couple of people heard me behave like a sniveling little bitch. There's really no way else to put that. That would be Nurse Kim. That would be Jimmy, I think, at one point. And that would be Aiden. And Aiden being as kind and helpful as he was, really like showed me what kind of a friend he is. I don't take those things lightly. Same with Nurse Kim, same with Jimmy. You know, and I just, you know, I've made good friends in this, man. Kelly Reed. I've made good friends. The mighty Mark Betterow. And this is something that I will focus on a lot more. And so yeah, I'm really grateful for I normally I would not make this many friends on this platform. I'm too scared of it. I have abandonment issues that I will never ever tell you fully about. But I'm all kinds of fucked up in the head. Like that's just the truth. I am just all kinds of fucked up in the head. So like a couple of people saw that yesterday and they were really, really cool. And I'm really grateful to them. So yeah. I guess what I can do, I mean, I don't have much thoughts. I want to see this shit. I think it sucks. I mean, the bottom line here is Judge Krupp is entertaining something that is awful. So far, I'm not impressed with Karen Reed's new attorney. I feel like a better argument could have been made, but I feel like it also would have fell on deaf ears. But come on, bro, you're getting paid a lot of money, dude. Like, do your job. Street Squirrel, thank you, gifted 5 memberships. Hell yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. So yeah, man. I feel like I just maybe he just needs to grow some teeth a little bit, and maybe he needs to get comfortable. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but was not impressed with today's performance. I got to be honest. And a lot of that just simply, in all fairness, has to do with just how fucking ridiculous this all is. So, you know, I just want to hear more. This is too fucking ridiculous kind of arguments. You know what I mean? All right. All right. Now, all right, I'm gonna open the phone lines. What am I doing here? What is going on? You guys need a phone number. So yeah, phone lines are open. Anybody wants to call in? Kill a few minutes.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, well, this is specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
People, it is specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, MC Cossie G, y'all.
Yeah, thanks for having me on your presentation.
You're always welcome on my presentation, sir. How are you?
Well, I'm doing well. I had somewhat of a long day in court trying to make sense out of nothing. And
you hung in there, though. Krupp seemed to have your back.
Well, Cruppy Krupp, you know, he's a Boy Scout. We like to call him a Boy Scout around here. But anyway, I was basically just putting it out there. Like, I want to be off this case. Somebody give me some opposition. And
right. Why
nobody can do it? No.
Yeah, like I feel like, I mean, no offense there, Cossie, but I feel like you're, you know, in your twilight years, and I feel like it should be pretty easier to put up a bit of an argument against you these days, especially when you don't really know what the fuck you're even talking about, sir.
Well, yeah, it's very telling when I go up there and I just talk crazy mad shit that nobody understands, and the other side can't even put any case law in or an argument. And I'm like, oh, what? I want to go into retirement. Send me into the deep blue yonder, and nobody seems to want to do it except Gattuni.
Right. And then, I mean, I don't know. I think December 5th, though, man, you're gonna have a run for your money there, sir. Because the mighty one, Mark Betterow, man, you're aware of those motions. You know what they contain. I hope you're getting ready for an argument, an opposition argument against those, because they're quite the doozies, my friend.
Well, what I would say is anything related to Aiden's cases, you know, Turtle Dove. But I'm going to be conflicted out of those cases. But in this Karen Reed case, I don't see how the Gattuni thing has a connection. But also, there's nobody putting up an argument. So,
I mean, they're not. Right. It's very, very weird. It's very strange. I'm very, very surprised at all of this, MC Cossie G. And the truth is, man, I've come to like you, you know? I want to see you enjoy the rest of your years peacefully and quietly and with Mrs. Cosgrove. You know, I want to see that happen for you, sir.
Mrs. Specially Appointed Prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. Yeah, she's in the basement.
I apologize. Yes, sir. That very one. Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. But I see people in the chat saying I should recuse myself. I mean,
you should.
I mean, well, based on I was basically asking for it today, and nobody could bring anything. Or, you know, I'm not just going to up and quit.
You should.
I'm triple dip. They don't call me triple dip for nothing. I mean, it's a well-deserved nickname.
It is a well-deserved nickname, sir. Very, very.
Anyways.
Yeah. I think you should just throw in the towel. There's no shame in it. You know, I mean, there's more shame in moving forward with this out of principle or whatever reason you're doing so than there is to actually just throw in the towel and say, you know what, the Commonwealth rests, Your Honor.
Sure. I mean, you know, we might see that. Anyways, I was on the JFK presentation the other night.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Oh, well, I saw like just that little clip.
Yeah. Because it was saying I was AI or Auntie Deb. So.
Yeah. Supposedly, Ray from Dallas, I'm Ray from Dallas, or Auntie Deb was Ray from Dallas, or Ray from Dallas was AI and I was controlling the AI, or blah, 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 blah,
Right.
blah. I don't know.
Right.
People were telling me this, and he cammed up and went on Turtle Boys yesterday and scared the shit out of everybody. But he did. That's him. He's real.
Yeah, he had that what do you call it? That who are those dudes from Iraq there? What are they just
Oh,
I don't know. He had
a
that
turban?
Taliban look going on. Like
no, stop it.
What?
No, he didn't.
Scared the shit-
That's not okay
scared
anymore,
the shit
sir.
out of me too.
That's not why I was scared. On the top X, thank you so much. We ride with you, man. All of us, and don't ever doubt. Myself and the OG Dallas Ray will get in the car to right the world. Don't lose ever. Oh, hi, yeah, hi, Misty and Rat House Media. Right on top X. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, that's not the look that I got from him. I don't know what to think about your assessment right there, sir. That was really
Well, maybe that's
weird.
not the best description, but you know what I mean. Like maybe they were gonna cut to him like beheading somebody in a minute or something like that. I don't know.
Oh man, you're not doing yourself any favors the more you go into this, sir.
Do I ever do that, Will? I mean,
never. No, he had a red hoodie on and he had a bandana covering his face. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, maybe not the best description, but you know what I'm saying. It was a little scary, but he did prove himself. I mean, it's not AI. I mean, you can't go for 3 or 4 hour streams as AI. I mean, it's a very, very tricky deal. I mean, that's
Jason,
not a thing.
Yeah, I have to look into that. I have to look into that case because I don't know about it. Chasing. How did he do? Was he any good? I'm glad he was a high profile lawyer so I can actually get a look at what he's doing. I never know that Lauren's in the chat, but she changed her name. That's Lauren right there. Okay. Dude, that was crazy. Erica Walsh. It's like in court. She's like, I just shit my pants. I'm surprised you didn't hear that when she said that, Kasi.
Oh, maybe I did. I'm just, I'm not gonna put her out there like that. A lot of people shit their pants. I mean, me included.
Well, she was talking about you doing it. That's what she was saying.
Oh, she was claiming that I shit my pants.
Yeah. It was.
Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
It was really funny. But we were like a bunch of kids who get to sit together in an assembly at school and fucking start acting up. That's exactly what we were like. It was really, really wild, and we're old as fuck. But
I don't know if I actually shit my pants. I think I had a close call.
And I'm gonna be on my best behavior when you see me on December 5th, sir, in the courtroom.
Well, it'd be nice to shake your hand and finally meet Will Clara, and I appreciate you having me on your presentation with your antenna people.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for calling. We love when you call in. Special appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Well, I love it too. Thanks for having me on your presentation, Will Clara.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What in the hell? They wouldn't let me He's a lawyer for a mob boss? Okay.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, you're talking to Sean from Tucson. How you doing, bud?
Hey, Sean from Tucson.
Hey, I fell into a cactus last night, and I got all these thorns I'm picking out of my ass today, man. But I want to let you know, watching your stream is
So
taking my mind off the pain.
You followed Cherry's advice and fucked the cactus, is what you're saying.
Oh, no. I fell backwards into it, man.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now I'm taking these thorns out of my ass, but your stream is taking my mind off the pain, man.
Well, that's good, man. I love that like I could provide some sort of comfort to you as you pick out thorns from a cactus. Is that what you call them? Thorns or whatever from a cactus?
That's what I'm calling them, because that's what
your
they're looking
ass.
right. You know. Hey, I just wanted also to mention before I go.
Is it a lot of them or is it just a few?
I got about 20 of them around my rectum right now.
Right around the rectum. Okay, so wow, yeah, that's got to be
because I was taking a jump and I fell backwards, man.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that'll do it. You gotta be careful if you're gonna shit. Try not to do it on cactuses. I don't recommend that because there's
it kind of it creeped up on me and I didn't see it, man.
Okay. It creeped up on you.
Hey, I just want to also say that if Kazi wants to come down to the compound, we'll get him over to Groom Lake, and we've got some nice ayahuasca program for him, man. It might help his presentation.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So thank you for everything you've done, and I'm so glad to see that you're continuing your channel, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I have no plans on that.
That is so good to hear, brother. Thank you so much. Have a great one.
You too. We got Turtleboys to free.
That's right. That's right. And we got to do it. Got to get it done. And we ain't got no quit.
We sure don't. All right, my man. Thanks for calling.
Love you, Will.
Love you too, man. Get those thorns out. Man, that's a bummer, dude. Dude. How many of you in the comfort someone picking grass around the rectum? Many of you can't.
Call from
Crystal.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
It's Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi. I just wanted to call and tell you that I love you guys. And it's a shame what you guys have been going through. However, you have an end goal. So that's the main focus.
We do.
That's all I wanted to call and tell you, and that you got support. If you needed, a timeout to take a break, take it. And we're all behind you.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good night.
You too, Crystal. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Man, I get the best callers, dude. It's pretty awesome. Bro, did anybody watch the Ed Gein thing on Netflix? What a steaming pile of shit that.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Claire, it's Diane G. How you doing?
What's up, Diane G? I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm driving back from Foxwoods. You know what that is?
You're back from what?
I'm driving back from Foxwoods in Connecticut.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know where that is. I don't know what that is. Oh,
you know that.
Wait. Did you say Foxworth or Fox? Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. Go ahead.
No, Foxwoods. That's all right. I just wanted to talk about, because, we talk about Turtleboy, and I just want to kind of put it out there. I'm one of the chat rats too, by the way. I'm fortunately a part of that group. But Turtleboy has been around for a long time. I think a lot of people know that. But all the recent stuff with Turtleboy, Aiden, I mean, there's a reason he was anonymous, and I'm sure he's gone into those details to a point. But it's not surprising that people don't get along with him. In fact, a lot of people don't, but he's doing a lot of good for a lot of good people. And I think people forget about that big time. It's really sad.
I agree. I totally agree. And he's just a good-hearted guy, man. He really is. I mean, he showed me that, like, when he really didn't have to, yesterday especially, and that was I have a whole new just respect for him.
That's cool. Which, 2017 Turtleboy, it was a little tough for some people to take in. He was wild. His writing, a lot of ratchet stuff. It was really entertaining. And if you were in a town near where he was writing about, or anywhere really, right? He'd go New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut. He'd talk about ratchets. If you tried to reach out and get the word spread on Facebook about some scumbag in your town and Turtleboy found out about it, it was a celebration.
Right.
Because now everybody knows, stay away from this scumbag. And that's what he's known for, and people need to remember that.
Right. Like it's a fucking service. It's a service. Like this person's a piece of shit. Watch out for him.
Yes. And any amount of money he's raising, he's earning it. And good for him if he profits. He deserves it. And that's what it's called, a job, right?
Right.
So he's doing a good job and he deserves it.
Yeah. Dude, I've done better than any job I've ever had. I've done doing this. Oh, hey, what's up, Justice Serve TV? Y'all make sure to subscribe to Justice Serve TV. Oh, thank you so much, Cosgrove's Lost Loafer. You just took handle of the day. You took it. And I agree with you. Thank you. Yeah, I just, these are, this now is the craziest thing in the world. Like, and there's no reason. There's like, if you don't like the guy, you just don't like the guy. But you can't throw the guy in jail because you don't like what he says. It's just not how America works.
Amen.
Like, and everyone should be pissed about this, and this is what we should be talking about. Like, I mean, if you're not talking about that when you're talking about Turtleboy, you're squandering your free speech. You're squandering it. You're taking it for granted. It's absolutely my opinion.
I agree. Yep. We thought we could have been Karen Reed, right? Anybody could be a victim like Karen Reed was.
It's even
and
worse.
Now it's the same thing. Anybody could be Turtleboy.
That's absolutely, and it's even worse because look at they actually have a legitimate law that is just plain unconstitutional. So they could use that shit and exploit it and charge Karen Reed whenever the fuck they want. I mean, why wouldn't they be able to? You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. We need to get out. We need to vote. Everybody needs, like, people who don't normally vote, maybe think twice about that. Make time, get your ballot, whatever. But get these people out of office that are silent and shouldn't be.
Exactly. Yeah. And Diane G, you're awesome, man. I see you in chat all the time. I appreciate you calling in. It's nice to finally put a voice to the name.
You run a great show here, man. I'm happy to, contribute and support. That's,
yeah,
you're doing great things. So thanks for coming back to YouTube. I appreciate that.
Oh, I never left. Just needed to breathe for a second. That's all. But thank you, Diane G. It means a lot. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
All right.
Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Diane G, man. She's awesome. Yeah, man. Make sure to sub up to Justice Serve TV. Michael.
Call from.
Yep.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Debbie.
What's up, Debbie? Where are you calling from?
Well, St. Louis, Missouri. Actually, I wanted to know about your Bernie Zerko jersey in the background.
Oh, yeah. I was born in St. Louis. And
oh, really?
And I lived there back and forth between there and West Virginia as a kid up until I was about 13. And then I moved to Miami, South Florida. But yeah, the Bernie Federico jersey is, I had a big brother from the Big Brothers Big Sisters program.
Right. When
I was, between the time I was 11 and, well, honestly, I mean, once you get one, he's always that, And, he, we lost touch with each other for literally decades. And then just a few years ago, I found him on Facebook and I reached out to him, and he was like just elated that he was talking to me again and seeing me, so he did just as what he would normally do as my big brother back then, because we would go to Blues games all the time. We would watch Blues games. We would go to Cardinals baseball games all the time, even Cardinal football games. I went to one. They were terrible, but Cardinals baseball, I was a fanatic with Cardinals baseball. I mean, the 85 Cardinals, they're my shit, Ozzie Smith, Vince Coleman, like all of those guys, Jack Clark, first base. They were just everything to me. And then the strike happened like in 88, I think it was, and broke my heart. I just stopped giving a fuck about baseball. And then I started it was a real pivotal time in my, adolescence. So I started, hanging around the round crowd, wearing flannel shirts, playing guitar,
right,
doing stuff like that. Yeah.
Being a rocker, huh?
Yeah, I went the other way.
With the dark side.
Yeah, when this strike happened, it just broke my heart, and I was just like, "Fuck this! Those heroes aren't real."
Yeah, that's when Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa started that home run thing.
It was
helped get people back into the baseball.
Yeah, it was a little bit after that. Yeah, I was loving Mark McGuire. Like I was rooting for him so much. When he was just cranking him, dude. Like I was just cranking him. It was great.
I still think it's not fair that he can't get into the Hall of Fame.
Right. But yeah, so he my big brother, he his name is Chuck, and he went to, I guess, some sort of con or whatever, and a signing, and had him sign this jersey and videotaped it. So, for the sake of authenticity, he took video of him signing it, which is great, and sent it to me when it finally came in. Like he was like, "Give me your address. I want to send you something." I was like, "Okay, great." And he sent me that, and I was like, "Holy, unbelievable." I still have the box for it too, which is crazy. Like the box is right there, the box that it came in. Because I got a
no, me and my brother were watching you the other night. He said, "You see what's on his wall behind him?" I said, "Yeah, I've seen that every time I watch him."
Yeah, man. Like Bernie Federko.
I said, "I'll ask him when I get a chance. I'll ask him what the."
He was my favorite hockey player.
Is.
Yeah, he was totally my favorite hockey player back then. So he got him. He got him to sign that, and then he sent it to me, and then he passed of COVID. Not long after that, so I never got to see him again, which really hurts.
Wow.
But I have that I'll always treasure, and at least I got to hear his voice, and he got to hear me play guitar, and it was cool, man. Like we just catching up with him was everything.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's great.
So that's the story behind the jersey.
What part of St. Louis?
Near the Baldwin area.
County.
Near the Baldwin area. I lived kind of all over. Manchester, Baldwin.
So you went to Parkway School where? Parkway School District.
I remember. I don't remember the name of the store, but driving down the street, like riding down the street in my mom's car, I'd see this all the time on the way home or leaving, and it was like an old man, a big sign of an old man pointing a cane. And that sticks out in my memories.
Grandpa Pigeons.
Yes, that's it. So that and then I lived in Webster Grove for a little while. I was in a foster children's center type thing for it was called Edgewood, and I lived there for a little while. And I lived in downtown St. Louis, close enough to the brewery where you could smell the beer, you know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
Pretty much anywhere down there.
Yeah. It was, yeah. So
Because the wind's blowing.
I went to a performing arts middle school for a little while I lived there. That was right down the street too. That was even closer to the brewery. But yeah, I don't even know if that school's still there, but and I wanted to do acting. I wanted to do drama and stuff, and they wouldn't let me. There was no room, so I had to like settle for photography, and that made me mad. But whatever. And I learned how to like develop pictures and shit like that. But I forgot. I couldn't do it now.
You forgot.
Yeah. I couldn't do it now.
So my question and the reason I'm harassing you tonight is, I remember in between Karen Reed's first and second trial, her and her whole defense team stormed into a Turtleboy hearing and sat down at the defense table right next to Turtleboy and, took everybody by shock. Her whole defense team, her lawyers, everybody all stormed in there, sat down.
I remember.
Wasn't that over? Wasn't that over getting her phone?
Yeah. Then they tried to indict her.
Why are they allowed to do this again?
They tried to get the grand jury to indict her, and they couldn't. The grand jury wouldn't indict her, and now it seems like they're gearing up to do this all over again, which is really bizarre.
But there was a hearing over her being able to get a hold of her phone, and it was in a Turtleboy hearing, and everybody, because the lawyer that was on the second case against Karen Reed, the prosecutor was the one that gave the case in that hearing because he was shocked they were there. He was trying to keep them out of the courtroom, and they all showed up there and sat at the defense table.
Yeah, he tried to be slick. Brennan tried to be slick. I remember that.
Alan Jackson stood up and said, "We're here because this is a Turtleboy case, or Aiden case. He didn't use Turtleboy, but this involves Miss Reed, who's our client, and so we feel like we need to be here." So the judge allowed him to stay, and the judge said that they were not allowed to have her phone or any of the contents of her phone.
Right.
So why are they allowed to do it now?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, you're right. Alan Jackson walked in and basically said, "Nah, son." But you're right. I mean,
he needs a different lawyer. This one today wasn't worth a shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna give him some grace, but he definitely was. I was not impressed with his performance today, that's for sure. But maybe he's a good lawyer. Maybe he just needs to. Maybe he's having a bad day. Who knows?
Oh, that's true.
But I'm gonna take the next
caller.
caller.
Very good.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it. Go Cards.
Thank you for being you, and I'm glad you're on there. Yeah, we're in the Go Blues.
Go Blues. Yeah, Cards have been out. They were terrible this year.
That's true. They got rid of all their good players.
Yeah.
Because of money. They want to rebuild the team, they said.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate you.
Thank you for talking to me, and thank you for telling me about Bernie Federico. And now I'll tell my brother what's going on.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Call from
D.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Will. It's Dana.
What's up, Dana? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Nashville.
Nashville. Yeah, I'm thinking about moving to Nashville. I'm seriously considering moving to Nashville.
Really? Well, I'm a little bit south. I'm in Brentwood, so a little bit south of Nashville.
Right on.
Yeah. Will, drums? You play drums?
No, not well. No. Like when.
It.
Well, no. Guitar. I said guitar.
Oh, did you say guitar? Oh, sorry. Oh, guitar.
Yeah. So yeah, like when I was in a band, after we got through playing our set and getting it tight at practice, then it was like free for all, just like in school or whatever. You know what I mean? So I would get behind the drum kit, and then the drummer would get on the guitar or the bass, because I played bass in the last band I was in. And so
I remember you talking about being in a band you were in.
Yeah.
And I wish my brain is so I swear I could think of the name, but it's a random name.
But yeah, like I get on the
Ugh.
drums and I can keep a beat, like, but I am nowhere near good enough to be a drummer in a band, and be consistent and perform without fucking up. Like I'm nowhere close to that.
Well, I called to tell you this. One, just your energy, even in this phone call and the phone calls before me, it really makes me happy.
Right on.
I am just so glad. No, not for me, but for you. I'm glad you take a break when you feel like you need to. But Will, I promise you, whether people love everything you say or not, and also I don't want to talk too long because your chat is ruthless if people talk too long. Like you're not willing to just hang the fuck up with people if they're random. But so I don't want to keep you on too long, but I just want to say this. Will, you are like, so many people respect you. They respect your opinions. Even though you're not perfect, you always say you're not, even when you're not. Like, Will, people here love you. They want you to like keep on keeping on. So I'm really proud of you, and I just hope that you continue to like not let the bad energy take away from who you are. It's easy to do that. X is a cesspool. I'm glad that you're not on it. I hope that people aren't sending you stuff from it because it's awful.
Some people,
But
some people do.
I know, and that's where it's like,
And
it's
and
such
and
a
I
cesspool,
fuck
and
up
it's
sometimes because I could still scroll through it. Like I can't watch spaces. I can't watch streams that are on it. I can only read posts. I can't comment or anything like that. And I've seen some stuff. Some of it's actually really funny. Somebody made a picture of my thank you so much on Top X. Somebody actually like with AI like made got a picture of me coming down the courthouse steps and wearing my Jordans, and they made the Jordans like really, really big. It was really funny. I laughed really hard at that.
I'm glad you laughed. I don't think that's funny, and it's meant to like,
I
which
thought it
is
was
all
funny.
I'm gonna say to you is this. I'm glad you think it's funny, but I'm gonna say to you, like, Will, I promise you, which is so easy to say because I'm not a content creator. I could never but I'm just gonna tell you, like, I promise you, if people just disconnect from that, if I don't want to be all hippy dippy, but I'm just saying, like, I promise you, there is so much more support and love, and people don't buy into. And I'm telling you, like, the feeling that you feel when you're like engaging in that, I catch myself doing that where it's like, and you're just like, oh,
It feels
just
gross,
like
right?
arguing with like, it's so gross.
It feels
And if
gross.
you
It
think
feels
about, and if
icky.
people really like took inventory of themselves and were like, if you just like were like 3 days of like engaging,
Right.
and just think about like, oh, I'm 3 days of just like go 72 hours, and you're like, okay, I just engage with people. When I finish that, how do I really feel? What actual like progress have I made in this world? Typically it's not good. I will just say that. So I'm not being like weird, whatever. I'm just saying, like, Will, it's good to, I'm just going to say, like, when you take a break from that and you're back on here, I promise you, like, you just being who you are, take apart all the people making memes, yada, yada. Like, I just hope that you know that, like, there are people that love you. You make mistakes, you call things out, everybody does that. That's okay. But I'm just going to tell you, like, it's good. Also, Ray from Dallas apparently needs you to, he can't understand the cactus and the rectum thing. So I think that somebody needs to, like, he's freaking out about that.
I'm
in the chat.
I'm lost about it too, if I'm being honest. So Ray, I'm with you, homie. Like we're not, I don't know, fucking idea what the fuck that was all about. But
Okay, I just thought maybe you could help him. He's a mod. I can't either. I don't understand him. He seems super caught up in that. All right, I'm gonna let it go because your chat is relentless. If somebody's on too long, they say. But I just want you to know, like, Will, just stay the course. Like, I promise you, just you're supported. I hope that you know that when you come back. And X is successful. I stand by that. And there's that. Okay, have a great night, Will.
all right. Thank you so much, Dana. I
Okay.
appreciate you.
Always. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Call from
Oh, lost him. Man, that was really sweet. Really, really kind things she was saying, man. Yeah, I'm so grateful for all of you guys, man. I mean that. Yeah. He's the biggest ever had.
Call from
Lean.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, it is Eileen calling.
Hi, Eileen.
I'm calling from St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
I love you. I'm from Norfolk County originally. I was born and raised there. And it blows my mind
Are you
that
are you a fugitive, Eileen?
no. This is U.S. territory too, so
Okay.
no, I'm not a fugitive. But it just blows my mind. Like after the Karen Reed trials were done and over with, I talked to a friend of mine up there and was telling her, oh, did you see what's going on with Turtleboy? And she's like, oh, why? What's going on? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, how do you not know about this? And like the Kelsey Fitzsimmons and Sandra Birchmore, like how are all of these things happening there? And the citizens aren't up in arms. I don't even live there anymore and I'm up in arms about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't live there and I'm up in arms about it.
Yeah.
Because I just can't believe that's happening anywhere in this country. It's crazy.
Right.
And yeah.
And, I mean, I was hoping Ted Daniel would stick with everything, and keep going to these other cases. And I know, Mass Live has been at some of the things, luckily reporting on stuff, but just the fact that there's no, Turtleboy is stateless.
Yeah, this is
How
the
is that
most
not,
insane
like,
thing
on
I've ever seen.
NBC? Yeah. The whole country should know about that. Like, hey, yeah, have you ever heard of a place where, we can't find anybody to prosecute people? No one wants to step up. And the fact also,
right.
the millions of dollars.
T-Rex arms, dude. T-Rex arms.
Yep. The millions of dollars that have been wasted and just thrown away, and people they don't think anything of it. Like their tax dollars just don't mean enough. I don't understand how. I've written to the governor. I've written to the attorney general. I haven't lived there for 2.5 years, and I'm outraged over what's going on there.
So crazy, dude. Makes no sense.
And and my other thought I wanted to say to you also was with all of the other bullshit like that's going on in the background. And I haven't paid attention. I don't pay attention. I didn't. I'm not on X or whatever. But, let it go and do what you're doing, because you're doing a good thing. You're doing the right thing. I didn't listen to the screaming and yelling. Everybody got to do what they got to do. And today, here I am. I'm back. I'm getting to call and talk to Will Glairer. Oh, my God. Like, hello. And, just keep doing what you're doing, because you're amazing. And, again, you're not in Massachusetts either, and you care.
Very much so. Very much so. Thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate that.
Thanks, Will. Come to the Virgin Islands anytime, okay?
That sounds amazing.
Yep. It's great. I love it. It beats winter, I'll tell you that.
I would imagine so. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Have a great night, hon.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Virgin Islands, huh? Hell yeah. Thank you, Sleeping Sleuth. Right. Yeah. Don't.
Call from
Diane. You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Oh my gosh, it's Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Will. Oh my God, I can't even believe I got through.
You did.
But I can't even believe it. So, all right, let me just take a minute. First of all, I just want to let you know.
I'll tell you
the
what
greatest.
Turtleboy told me yesterday. Breathe. Calm down and breathe.
I know. I'm just so rattled, and it's just been a week. But I want to share one small story that I got to really see you from afar. And I saw you at the Wilbur, okay? And I had made my way downstairs to the lobby. And I just saw you walk out with Betero. I mean, yes, Betero.
Yeah,
when you got the drink in the
yeah,
face.
yeah.
Oh,
that was crazy, right?
That was so crazy. And I was like, is this like a joke? Like, is this like a side performance happening?
No,
It's like,
dude,
what?
he was pissed. Like, he
I
was
know.
so mad, and the security wanted to kick him out. I was like, I was like,
I know.
dude.
And
I was like, this
saw,
is I'm like,
women
this,
fly by.
this is the
out the
last
door.
guy. I was like, this is the last guy you want to kick out. Okay.
And I'm sitting there going, oh my God, it's the fucking Glera. Like, coming out with him. I'm like, oh God, this is crazy. So, and I just watched you just be with him, and you just came across as such a stand-up guy. You just kind of, now other people started coming up to you guys being like, hi, and they didn't realize what just happened.
Yeah, they kept asking for pictures, and like,
yes,
I'm trying to keep Betero from kicking somebody's ass.
Like, oh, you guys. I'm like, maybe not now. I'm like, we may need to pause this for a second. And then you kind of looked at me real quick, and you're like, and then you looked at everybody else and was like, yeah, I don't mean to be rude, you guys. It's just that we just need a minute. Because again, nobody could.
Oh, so you were there. You were there for that when I said that. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yes.
There was a moment
Yes.
I had to be like, y'all need to chill just for a second.
Yes.
I don't want to be rude.
And I was trying to tell people, I'm like, I don't think he's trying to be rude right now. I'm like,
I wasn't. No.
He's just trying to like walk away with, Betero, because I felt bad for him because he was, dude, that guy is such a great guy.
He's
great
amazing.
lawyer, so much respect, and that had happened. So
I am proud. I am
be.
proud to call him a friend. He's a very good friend.
Yeah, and that's why you're a good guy. You know how to rub elbows with good people, and you've had your past. We've all had our past.
Well, I never
but
did.
Look who you
man.
are today.
Like, I never did.
Look,
but the person that
look
I
who
used
you are today.
Yeah, the person I used to be would have never been. Yeah. I would never. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. And it's just because I have a totally different outlook on life. And
but that's ancient history.
Right.
That we all come from a place of like, oh fuck, how did I get out of that? But here we are.
Yeah.
And you're an inspiration. You're a great guy. I'm probably just like totally gushing right now, but I did want to bring up that story to you and let you know that's really how that kind of cemented it for me with you.
Oh, right on.
And I did get a picture with you, so yay me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad because like I really scared of coming off rude because I still no matter what, I can't get used to the pictures wanting to be taken. I can't wrap my head around that. And then like, so like I'm really scared. I'm really scared of coming off like a dick about it.
That's not your comfort zone. I get it.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's okay.
I'm hoping,
but you do a really good job at playing it off. You know what I mean? Because I know you mean it. I know you want to be it.
Yeah.
So you do a pretty good job. Let me tell you that.
Thanks.
From Diane.
Appreciate that, Diane.
Of course, Will. And listen, I know you have probably a million callers coming in, so I'm thrilled I got through. I got to say hi to you, and I will be watching. And don't ever abandon us like that again. I got scared.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Trust me.
You didn't.
There was a logistical. There was a logistical and practical reason for me hiding my channel for that period of time that I did. But yeah.
Oh, I give you so much.
But that's why I mean, I posted on Facebook that everything was fine, you know, like
Yes, you did.
I
Yes,
you
you
know,
did.
don't worry, everything's
Yes,
cool.
you did.
Yeah.
Yep. No, and I knew you were fine. I knew that. I was like, you know what? He just needs a minute, and you had 1,000 people coming at you.
Yeah.
You know, just because the ones that really like you, and it's so hard for you to be in that situation. You must feel like, who the hell do I trust? Because we're feeling it as
That's what
watchers.
it is. Because like once I consider people my friends, and then I feel like, you know, I betrayed, I get, yeah, I don't take that well because I have a wall up already as it is, you know what I mean? So I just don't take it well when I
Yeah.
get fucked with by somebody that I call a friend, you know?
And here we are as watchers. I'm like, all right, well, I like that channel. I like that channel. I like that channel. And then it's like, oh, wait, what? Wait, what? What is happening right now? So I had a question about maybe who I'm watching.
I mean, the
And
bottom line is, dude, if you are like supporting any channel that is promoting any division, if you are in their chat, if you are on their panels, if you're doing this and not criticizing them for providing division in this community, then you're part of the division. And you have no quarter here with me. I have nothing.
Right.
I want nothing to do with anyone who supports that shit.
1,000%. And I never name called. I did sort of objectively say, hey, you know, why are you saying it like that? It's like, hey, you know, let's like just get along. How they took it, whatever, but I'm not going to be bitter. Like, I refuse to be that way. I
Right.
just don't.
Yeah,
It's like,
me either.
I'm more of a constructive conversation kind of gal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So listen, thank you again for taking my call. Hello to all the chatters out there, and you're the best.
Thanks, Diane. I appreciate you.
Yes, you're welcome. You have a good night.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, this Miss V, USFC. What's up, Glare?
Okay. I didn't catch any of that. Where are you calling from?
Damn, it's Miss V, SoCal, Marietta, Southern California. How are you?
Okay, Miss B from Southern Cal. Right on. How are you?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, hell yeah, I made it on the Glare. Dude, you can't go anywhere. I was listening to everybody.
I'm not going
And
nowhere.
I was trying to call. And the way you articulate things and break shit down for me takes me out of my fucking head and out of my freaking anxiety and depression. And I just tune out all the drama, and it hurts me. I emphasize for you guys because I love you guys. And but you know what? When someone wants to F you guys up, the Marine in me wants to be like, I want to cut a bitch. I want to beat an ass and fucking wall-to-wall counseling motherfucker. So thank you for doing what you do. And you also that one time when you were talking about the sex scene, and I think the guy, you could just sit back here while you watch. We'll let you just watch. That was crazy. That was funny as fuck.
Oh, Cossie?
But,
Yeah. That's
Oh, we don't want you to participate, little Deacon. But we'll let you watch. That's
especially
and then
appointed
the
prosecutor
other-
Robert Cosgrove was great.
Right. And then the Ed Stein shit. Dude, I looked at it when you said it the other night. It had me, what the fuck?
The what?
What the Ed? Was it the monster Ed Gein?
Ed Gein.
Stein?
Ed Gein.
Ed Gein?
Yeah. That was a pile of shit. It was overly dramatized. I mean, it was just plain inaccurate, is what it was.
Who cares? It's not supposed to be a documentary. It's supposed to be fucking up with your mind. It's almost Halloween.
Well, no, it's supposed to tell. It's not supposed to be that. It's not supposed to be that. That's the point. It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be informative. It's supposed to tell you a story, an accurate story of a real serial killer. The guy who everything was based on. But I felt like they focused way too much on the they romanticized the man.
Yeah,
I don't like that at all. The guy was a piece of shit. He made belts out of women's nipples, dude. This is a sick fuck.
Yeah.
This is a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, and the
You know,
vulvas.
like,
oh yeah,
and then
the vulvas.
and they right, and they fucking dramatize, they romanticize this guy like he was
Yep.
this sweet old man. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit.
No.
That guy is
No,
burning in hell.
no. He was no sweet old man. That shit happened in real
Yeah.
life, and that could be anybody, man.
Right.
And that's just how sick people are. But it was disgusting. It was a mind fuck through and through. I saw all 8 episodes, and I don't agree with everything. It's not that, but it just mind fucked me. And I was like, holy shit. And but yeah. But I get what you're saying, Claire. But I just wanted to call and say thank you. Don't go anywhere. But I love the way you took a time out for yourself, because no one's going to love you more than you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean that.
All right, man. I got to let you go. I'm on my way to an AA meeting. Bless you. Love you guys.
All right.
So keep on rocking on. All right.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks.
Call from.
Oh, lost him. I think I'm going to wrap this up anyway. Let me get rid of that. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. I think 2.5 hours cuts it. Yeah, man. Had a great time hanging out with you guys. It's exactly what I needed, and I'm grateful to you guys. So thank you all. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going anywhere, man. Like I said, I just needed a minute. That's all. No, man, this community has been the biggest blessing that I've ever experienced in my entire life. I mean, besides my kid being born, this is the most fruitful blessing that I've ever experienced, and it's all you guys. I don't need the subjects of this to appreciate me, although I am grateful that one of them at least does. But I don't require it. You guys are everything. The community is you. And the way you've embraced me is something that I'll just never ever squander or take for granted, and I'm really grateful to you guys. Besides that, reminding me, I got to read, because I will forget to do this. Okay, so let me go over. All right, I got a couple PayPals and Venmos, so I want to read those. Well, one PayPal from Krista says, love you, Will. Please know you are supported and loved. We all have pasts. I see your heart and I see you. Ride or die. That is really nice. Thank you so much. Sent $50. It's amazing. And a few Venmos to go over here. Yeah, a couple of people. Let's see. Somebody Venmo'd me yesterday, which is really nice. I wasn't even live yesterday, and they Venmo'd me yesterday. Thank you on Top X. Appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, that was really nice of them. Pauline sent $25, says, just want you to know we care and love you. Sending gentle hugs. Keep your chin up. Fuck the haters. Agreed. Thank you so much. Tammy sent $5. It says safe travels, December 5th. Thank you so much. Lynn sent $5 and says, hey, well, just wanted to say that I support you, and how the heck can I get a wrench? Love you. Just across the border, WNC. That's really sweet. Thank you. And the one way to not get a wrench is to ask for one for future reference. Diane, thank you so much. $20. Thank you so much. Free speech. Diane simply says free speech. And Brenda sends $20 and says, all the best. Thank you so much. And Diane sent $25. You're a good man. Well, enjoy a drink on me when you get back to Boston. Free Turtleboy. We need you. Thank you so much. What's up, Broken Baker? Guys, that's it for me. I'm wrapping it up. Make sure to hit the like if you haven't already. It really helps me out. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live, because I kind of do it on the fly by the seat of my pants. So make sure you do that so that you know. And all the support, guys. I can't even begin to show my gratitude for how grateful I am. Like, I'm just for you guys. You guys are great. Thank you so much. And I don't mean just the monetary support. I mean, like, just you guys and all the kind shit you've been saying is so awesome and really great. And I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. So that's going to be it for me, guys. I love you very much. Remember, it only takes a second to stay safe, and we will do this again very soon, my friends.
Watch out!
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school just like their neighbors and come back to a real home, a supervised home, right in the neighborhood where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.